Let's make Salvadorian pho. We've been sick almost this whole month, and I wanted to make something that would make us all feel better. I'm going to start off by warming up some water. I'm going to cut some chicken leg quarters. I'm going to find the joint on the legs and start cutting, and then I'm going to deskin it. The thighs come with some of the spine attached, so I'm going to cut that as well and deskin those. Place them in a bowl. Before you ask about the board, I'm going to show you how to sanitize it. I clean mine with baking soda. You can do salt also, vinegar, and some lemon. After this is done, I rinse it off and then I clean it with soap as normal. I always clean my chicken with some vinegar and I rinse it off really good. Once it's all clean, I'm going to place it in my pot. I'm going to cook my chicken for about 10 to 15 minutes until it starts releasing some of that foam and grime, and I'm just going to toss that. For aromatics, I'm using 2 bay leaves, a quarter of an onion, 3 garlic cloves, and a handful of cilantro. For my veggies, this is what I'm using. I'll also be using a fourth of a green bell pepper and 1 whole tomato, and then I'm going to rinse off all of my veggies. To my pot, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, and a teaspoon of coarse salt. Cover for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add green beans and carrots, and then with my hands, I'm going to break up my tomato and my green bell peppers. I don't make the rules. If you dice it, it just doesn't taste the same. After 10 minutes, I'm going to add my squash, cover for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to add my potatoes at last and cook that until they're done, about another 10 minutes or so. Then you can rectify the flavor, add as much as you need to until it tastes good. For my noodles, I'm going to use these Thai rice noodles, cook them for 2 minutes in boiling water, and then I rinse them off in cold water. I like a little spice, so I'm going to pickle some habanero. I'm going to dice it really finely, place that in a bowl with a fourth of an onion that I'm going to dice finely and the juice of 2 limes. I'm going to season with salt and pepper and set that aside. To dish up, I just add my noodles and then my caldo. It's basically a Salvadorian caldo with rice noodles, but I've seen the Mexican version of this everywhere, and I really wanted to try it. It did not disappoint. My kids loved the fact that it had little noodles in it, and they just devoured this.